Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. This is part 2 of the Hobbit Hikers Yellowstone vlog from yesterday. It is now dinner time at camp. We were having pasta, and Phil was like, hey Sarah, you get to be the bread captain because we need help getting this bread to toast over the fire. He said he's never tried it over the fire and this is an experiment. Sarah let the power go to her head though because she refused to let anyone else play with the tongs or be bread captain. It's okay, nobody wanted to, I'm just kidding. And she kept snapping people with the tongs. Don't give her a weapon. One of the people on our trip, Katie, was also a pescatarian, so Phil came in clutch with all of the vegetarian and vegan options for her. Also, look at all those pasta shells. I'm so excited. I'm not even eating this. I already ate it, and I'm like, I can't wait to see this. Phil was like, hey, Sarah, are you almost done with that bread? And she said, hey, Phil, how about you give me 2 goddamn minutes, okay? We know him from Yosemite, so that killed everyone. Phil laughed so hard, I thought he was gonna piss his pants. He was like, yeah, well, give me the fucking bread. Like, he was really getting to be himself on this trip, and we were giving it back to him, and it was really fun and really nice. I was honestly so shocked that he even was like, I don't know, I thought he would never want to see us again after the helicopter diarrhea incident. And I was like, hey Phil, can I ask you a real question, like man to man? And he was like, yeah, what's up? I said, do you have this issue with everyone you travel with? Like, do other people shit or vomit as much as this group? And he said, I said, so the answer is no. He said, the answer is you guys are very special. And I was like, oh, do you really like look forward to hanging out with us? He was like, actually I do, because I get to be myself and I get to have a good time. He's very relaxed with our group. It started to turn twilight, and look at all the bats. They're coming out of the forest, like in mass exodus, because it's time to eat mosquitoes and it's not raining. So I feel like they are probably very cold and very hungry because the bugs were not flying during last night because it was so rainy. So they have been cold and trying to keep up their body temperature, and now they are all coming out to eat. I only got 1 mosquito bite the entire trip. That's how rainy and cold it was. Phil said, all right, gang, we have a big day tomorrow because we skipped the big hike today because it was rainy. Tomorrow we're doing the big hike, so we're gonna make our lunches tonight before bed. And then we're gonna put all of our lunches in aluminum foil and write our name on top of it, and then we'll put all of it in the cooler, and then in the morning we'll get it out. So we did that, and then it was time to wash dishes. It was time for group 3 to wash dishes. And while they were doing that, I was doing my skincare in the bathroom at the KOA. I missed this, apparently, because our #1 rule is don't touch the hatchet. Of course we all touch the hatchet. Phil just doesn't want us to. We're not supposed to, but we all do it. And it was time for s'mores. And I said, I'm gonna make a mega s'more, just like Dwight does with Mega Desk on The Office. So I roasted 4 marshmallows, and then I put a giant piece of chocolate on a giant graham cracker. Shelby was having some issues, major issues with her s'more. And I ate half my mega s'more and immediately dropped the other half directly into the fire. Like, I mean, I don't even know how I did it. I ate half of it and there it is, bam. So really I just had a whole s'more, and then I dropped a whole one in the fire, and I was really sad about it. And this is Shelby singing, in the arms of the angels. I girl bossed too close to the sun, and by that I mean the fire. Phil came back from the bathroom. He was like, hey, what happened to your s'more? And what are you doing with your pasta? And I was like, I'm full and I'm gonna burn it so nobody gets on to me about feeding a bear. I'll see you tomorrow.